Greetings. In John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Supposedly these are words that the Messiah, Yesu, Yahushua, spoke. But in analyzing this, when he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life, isn't he being boastful, proudful? And isn't he being or acting more superior than the Father by saying, I am the only way? He is making, I am understanding this by him saying, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Yet, he himself submitted and was submissive 100% to God the Father. And he even called him my God, my Father. The Messiah, Yesu, had a God. Someone who is more superior than he was. Yesu was just a servant of the Father who was sent or who was born to fulfill the purpose that he lived and died for. Yet, I think we're not understanding this scripture correctly, because Christ, the Messiah, Yesu, Yahushua, would not emphasize himself as being the way, the life, and the truth, when he himself acknowledged that the only way and truth and life was Yahweh, Elohim, his God, his Father. Therefore, what does he refer to by I? It's a good question. And I don't know if I have the answer, but I'm going to throw a couple of concepts up there. I could be referring to not him personally, but perhaps I could be speaking in when he says I, he's actually saying that he's the Father, or not that he's the Father, but that he's referring to the Father, Yahweh. That Yahweh is the way, the life, and the truth, and no one can go to Yahweh the Father except through him, through Yahweh himself, but not necessarily through Christ. Another concept could be is that I could be referring to the Word, or the teachings of Yahweh, the law, not necessarily all the law, but I'm just going to say the teachings. So I am the way, the truth, and the life. I would be the teachings of Yahweh are the way, the life, and the truth. And the only way that we can get to the Father is through the teachings. So I refers to teachings. Anyway, that's it on this particular matter. Believe less and think more. Yahweh bless. Thanks for listening.